Hey guys, Twitch ACB here. I would like to discuss with you on why Tales of Vesperia is such an amazing game. The combat system is my favorite any Tales of game I've ever played. It is presented on a 2D plane, however you can still move in the 3D environment if we plan to attack or dodge in a different direction. We can have up to 4 characters at a time and can be switched around once we have the right item equipped to show the flexibility that it offers. There are basic attacks that can be mixed in with arts, which are described as special moves in the series to form various combos. It's simple to perform these actions with our face buttons and railway attacks at our disposal, but later down the line, once we have learned many skills throughout our journey by mastering lots of different weapons, we can push our limits even further and dive deep into advanced combos to show the results of how amazing this system can be. The story takes us on an adventure as we search for the Blastiocore thief who has caused trouble in the lower quarters of Zaphius. Yuri, being the main character, wants to find the thief by traveling to the castle, only to be met by Estelle that accompanies him to find a knight named Flynn. Having one reason is more than enough to travel across the world, meeting new characters and places they have never been to before. It does have different pacing moments, as at times it can drag on with certain parts, but staying on the ride certainly brings closure to a great tale that reaches to a solid conclusion. The main theme I do like surrounding this story is questioning what justice truly is, as Yuri prefers to go past the laws and take care of the wrong evildoers, whereas his childhood friend Flynn wants to do it the correct way by staying in the Knights and allowing the law to do its job. Both of them are fighting on a good moral standpoint, however the methods leading to it can lead to repercussions that can't be avoided, which leads to question if there is a correct way to approach this. We have up to 9 playable characters to choose from, as they have their own set of skills and playstyles to make them each unique to use in combat. Along with that, I have enjoyed their synergy on the journey, as the purposes of tagging along naturally syncs in well together to make it engaging of learning more about their background and interactions to create a heartwarming experience. My favorite character I enjoyed the most was Rita Mordio. Originally described as the Blastiocore thief from her name being used as the culprit, comes a genius mage that is shunned by her fellow mages on giving her the unfair treatment on how she is portrayed. This makes her come off very strong, trying to make sure she doesn't develop feelings towards people that has let her down in the past. Trying to clear up her name in the group was at first a task to use her Blastio knowledge to point them in the right direction, but at the same time, a new start of slowly getting attached to people who has no pre-recollection of her background. As the further we progress, the loving side comes out, showing how much she cares for others. Using her in battle is a treat, as she uses various magic spells to show her magical prowess as one of the best mages in Aspia. Being able to use broken spells such as Tidal Wave and my favorite Meteor Storm during overdrives makes it the most fun I've had in any Tales game. There are lots of things outside of the main story that can easily be missed out, as we would have to backtrack in many different places to activate private actions which may have a follow-up to a later part. Guides are essentially needed to experience the game fully, as without it we miss out on so many different rewards as it becomes a completely different game. When I was able to get my hands on the definitive edition, I was surprised on what we can miss out. We would be fine without it to complete the main story, but it makes it way more enjoyable to increase the world building and enjoy events that were pushed to the side waiting for us to explore. Lastly, the skits are amazing, as we get to experience different types of conversations throughout the journey. They always vary in length due to the character's engagement to the topic at hand. The best ones usually tend to have most of the crew being able to chime into a subject that either displays their likes or dislikes for the others to see, as it follows on to several other skits to show the character development grows between them. Overall, Tales of Vesperia is an incredible game that has a fun battle system, tons of content to explore, and packed with 9 playable characters to make this one of the greatest Tales of games yet. If any of you guys have any experiences with this game, feel free to share in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day.